People tend to be more extreme. People tend to be more, I'm just pro this on Instagram, while, in the reality, they might not be. It might not be so black and white. People say shit all the time, and mainly when it's anonymous on Instagram, right? You can make whatever type of profile, you can set it to private, and nobody really knows who the fuck you are, right? You say something, and that's it. I don't think Instagram was made to further political views.
Right. First of all, Instagram was like, especially to flex. But Instagram is a big platform to flex, right?
Yeah, and that's how people perceive it. So when a person does a political view or political something on Instagram, people take it as, well, look at that guy, how smart he is pretending to be, that he's trying to moralize. You probably don't, kind of follow up with the right side.
I do a little bit, yeah. I try to, like, during the BLM especially, I saw that my feed is very, at least like, not on my feed, but like people I follow, right? They're very only leftist. At some point I was like, like when I posted something, I don't know, like, for example, BLM, I don't know, some kind of related BLM post, like what the fuck is going on. Of course I was outraged and everything, right? Yeah. But all the reactions that I got, like, from posting on stories were like only, yes, you go, like, yeah, this is the right thing to do, yeah, let's post against this. But there were like almost zero opposing views. And so that would make me think, like, why the fuck even post in the first place when the only thing you're achieving is like this, like, like self-satisfaction that, yeah, people around me think the same way, but you don't actually have that much discussions from it. That's why, that's like, for example, the main reason why I stopped posting political stuff.
Yeah, it was just like encouragement to do another post, and there was no like meaningful talks about it.
So that's why I transitioned to the, like, also I started like following and talking to people from the right spectrum, right? And you totally, like, your opinion totally changes on the thing, and you see that many of stuff on both spectrums are extremely biased. Oh my god, did you see the Jake Blake thing? The guy...
I'm not quite sure. There was a lot of names and everything.
Yeah. So I was just showing him the clip of Jacob Blake, right? And the first thing that you had, like, on social media, if you follow only the leftists, that he was a nice family man, that he went there to separate a fight between two women, and police completely brutally just shot him while he was not doing anything bad. But then when you actually, like, left this only very narrow view of things, only this extreme leftist, right? And you try to go to other sources too and try to get an objective view of what happened. If you only follow leftists and you only follow those guys on Instagram, I'm not saying now that leftists are bad or rightists are good, right? It's a mess, and there's good on both sides, bad on both sides. But if you only have this narrow view, you really get only very biased view, and you don't actually, you stray away from truth. And I forgot my point where I was heading with this. The thing that we should take away from this is that don't believe everything you read on Instagram.
Yeah,
that's mainly what it comes down.
I think you shouldn't believe, I wouldn't say anything, but I think you should be skeptic about everything that is presented to you, because you always have to think about that it is presented to you for some reason. There is a reason behind it that is presented to you. It's not just somebody decided, oh, well, I'm gonna post this. There is a reason the person is doing it.
It should be that you with them working on the problem together, but everything that we can see is just we are screaming at how bad the other party is. And that's not helping anyone.
Instead of trying to get out of the echo chamber, so for example, you have a political view, you suddenly find out that the political view is wrong. Instead of admitting, like, okay, I was wrong, let's kind of reassess this, you just go deeper. You just say, well, this source is bad, and this source must be good because it says my political view. And that's not really a way of getting a good discussion, because then people go into very extremes and they're just not able to admit that the second side might have some truth to it. It's never black or white. It's never like that the extreme right has the truth on this matter and the extreme left is just completely wrong. It's always that the point has to be made somewhere in the middle.
You're not even worthy of talking about these. You have this political view, we're not even talking about it. That happened with both extreme rightist in the beginning, but then also when I started to like open up and try to like get the most possible, the most unbiased view, then the left is also started like, yeah, doing that. Yeah, so that's funny how like both extremes actually have the same type of behavior. So the conclusion from this whole thing:
be a critical thinker. I know it's kind of cliche to say it, but truly be. If you are truly interested in an issue or you want to make a stance on an issue, at least make the effort to read 5-10 different news articles, news outlets.
Don't keep your view just like straight narrowed down, like only left, only right.
Yeah,
or...
exactly. That's the second point. Never be a tribalist. Never just say like my group has to be correct in every single scenario. It's not always black and white. It's not always like
nothing is black.
Yeah, exactly. It's not always just like this opinion or this opinion of this group is always correct about everything that they say, and everybody else must be wrong. Always keep your mind open and never. And the third point is, of course, never be afraid to say that you made a mistake or you made something that you regret or that
put your ego down.
Yeah, exactly. Try to be an individual that is able to say, okay, I made a mistake, now let's try to correct it.
Do not cancel people that have opposing views.
Yeah, don't mute them.
That's like don't mute them, don't block them. That's the worst thing you can do for your personal development and for actually improving and becoming a better person. You have to have a completely unbiased view, and you can get that only from talking actually to both fucking parties. Okay. If God real Lord help me out. Check my man, I'm off the handsome, I'm politicking, no propaganda. Well, honest, really some propaganda. Like in interviews, there's this like promotion time,
Yeah, sure.
At the end, so okay, just do it yourself. Okay, about your channel, you can talk about
your
channel.
Well, I have many outlets because I'm sort of artsy-martsy all over the place. I brought my own T-shirt here, so for self-promotion. So that's my podcast.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I kind of sneak it around.
Okay, so first of all, he has a YouTube channel, okay?
Yes.
Frankie Ordant, you
Frankie
may have
Ordant.
seen
I'll leave a comment in the video, so
and
you can
I'll
click
just
on it.
I'll just leave everything in the description, right? You have seen him commenting on my videos. He has a great channel. He doesn't edit his videos, but they are amazing.
Second of all, I have a podcast where it's kind of like more structured a bit, so there are exact points. So if you're looking something more factual, more structured, the podcast is your public announcement podcast.
Yeah, he was the FCC Create number 11 or 12.
Yeah. I also was featured there.
Ooh, so now
thank you so much
boom,
for
you
that.
see this is transition to my own. This is promotion. If
Yeah.
you don't know what FCC Create is, just go down to the description, right, on my Instagram. But okay.
Yeah.
Thank you 37 filthy motherfuckers. Thanks for watching. I still don't have anything to say at the end. Just I don't know. Do you have anything?
Yeah,
One last word. Okay. 2 words.
Ad Victorian.
I ain't stressing nothing. If I gotta dance, just move a little bit. I think I'm too considerate. I think we all ain't shit, cause we all ain't shit, but who's admitting it? Just me and a few of the pessimists. I see what you do in the past a bit. I see depression is a bitch. I've lived a life of lessons, yeah.